Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm thrilled to see over 700 of you joining us from around the globe. I'm excited to present this keynote from Dallas, Texas, which is also home for Encryption Consulting. And it's a perfect weather to kick off today's session. To those connecting from other time zones, hope your day is going well. We have put together a fantastic lineup, and I'm excited to get things started. So let's begin our keynote and set the stage for an insightful day ahead. It's incredible to think what we have achieved in the last 5 years. We have supported over 185 global clients, including many Fortune 500 companies. With a 4.9 rating on Gartner's Peer Insights, it reflects that what truly matters to us is the strong relationships we have built with our clients. Today, we are excited to introduce new services to help you stay ahead. First, our post quantum cryptography assessment framework is designed to prepare you for the future of cryptography. We are also rolling out FIPS 140 2 and 3 assessments and other essential advisory services to help you navigate the regulatory requirements with confidence. Now, let's talk about something we have all experienced: the Monday morning panic when an SSL certificate expires in ServiceNow, affecting hundreds of organizations. It's moments like these that drive us to enhance our CertSecure Manager for automated certificate lifecycle management. We want to ensure you can avoid such headaches. As we all know, code signing is a method to secure the software supply chain by verifying the authenticity and integrity of code. It's a key part of defending against supply chain attacks, such as dependency confusion attacks, and that's the reason we continue to enhance our code signing solution, CodeSign Secure. Sharing knowledge is a big part of who we are, and that's why we offer on demand PKI and HSM training to help you stay sharp and confident in your skills. As proud members of the PKI Consortium and the CA Browser Forum, we are committed to supporting you and leading the way in the applied cryptography industry. Our managed services provide 24 by 7 monitoring and incident response with respect to applied cryptography, allowing you to focus on your core mission while we handle the heavy lifting. I want to share something everyone in our field can correlate. Applied cryptography issues can pop up at any moment and from the most unexpected places. That's why we are dedicated to enhancing our support services. When we say we are just one call away, we truly mean it. A cryptographic emergency doesn't wait, and neither should you when it comes to getting the help you need. This financial year, we are adding support for Cipher Trust Manager, Luna 7, and Enshield Connect series as part of our managed service offering. Reflecting on the past year, we have seen some significant shifts in the cryptographic space. NEST released 3 new quantum safe algorithms, and we have observed the unsettling rise of generative AI being misused for malware attacks. These developments remind us of our challenges, but today, let's focus on the exciting journey ahead of us and our goals for 2025. Our priority is to increase our delivery capacity. We are building a talented team of over 50 plus applied cryptography experts to offer you even more robust products and services. We are also enhancing our performance by adopting agile methodologies, which means we will be able to customize our services and solutions to fit your specific needs better. But that's not all. We are also committed to bridging the gap between expertise and real world outcomes. You will have access to a wide range of support services as well as our center of excellence because we understand the urgency of your challenges. As we look to the future, we are excited to expand our partnerships with over 30 plus value added resellers, organizations to expand our capabilities and reach. Over the last 5 years, we have seen an impressive rise in client requests for applied cryptography, highlighting the critical need to secure sensitive data. Let's take a quick look at the numbers. Back in 2019, we started with just 16 client requests. Fast forward to now, we are expecting that number to leap to 367 by year end, a remarkable increase of 263%. What's driving this surge? It comes down to a mix of compliance and business risks. For many organizations, incidents like digital certificate outages have made vulnerabilities painfully clear, prompting them to strengthen their security. Additionally, the rise of quantum computing presents new challenges that require us to be more adaptable than ever. With changes coming soon, like Google Chrome deciding not to trust certain TLS certificates, it's crucial for organizations to be prepared for quick certificate authority shifts. Regulatory compliance is also a significant factor. Starting September 21st, 2026, FIPS 140-2 validated cryptographic modules will be considered historical. And from January 17, 2025, the DORA regulation will take effect across all EU member states. These guidelines will help you adopt best practices to keep your data secure. We are at exciting yet challenging time in applied cryptography, and together we can navigate these changes and seize the opportunities ahead. Let's switch the gear and talk about two of the recent customers case studies whom we helped this financial year. Let me share how we helped one of the top Fortune 500 companies in the US achieve FIPS 140-2 Level 3 compliance. We kicked off the things by analyzing their cryptographic policies and standards, which laid a solid foundation for what came next. We updated their policies to include FIPS 140-2 Level 3 compliant cipher suites and encryption algorithms. Then we held weekly workshops to analyze the gaps in protecting sensitive data, both at rest and in transit, across their on-premises and cloud environments. They face challenges like unencrypted sensitive data and insufficient access controls. To tackle these issues, we implemented strong encryption algorithms like AES for data at rest and TLS 1.3 for data in transit, along with role-based access controls and identity-based access management to limit access based on user roles. We also updated their cryptographic policies to ensure compliance with FIPS 140-2 Level 3 standards and established unique encryption keys for each database and its backup, reinforcing key management best practices. In the end, we developed a strategic roadmap that not only helped them achieve compliance, but also positioned them to maintain it. This roadmap focused on boosting their security and promoting strong cryptographic practices throughout the organization. Now, I would like to share the case study of a leading financial firm that faced significant challenges with respect to expired and rogue certificates that threatened to disrupt their operations. To tackle these issues, they turned to CertSecure Manager, which stepped in right where they needed support in their certificate lifecycle management automation. This automation streamlined how they handled issuance and renewal of certificates, effectively preventing outages and ensuring their operations run smoothly. Real-time visibility was crucial for them. We helped them build a centralized dashboard to monitor certificates from various public and private certificate authorities. By focusing on key issues like crypto agility, automation, centralization of certificate inventory, and regulatory compliance, they strengthened their security and adaptability to changing cryptographic needs. This proactive approach has helped them be well prepared for future challenges. Now, let's hear from Parna. She's going to share what's new in our advisory services, and it can really support you on your applied cryptography journey. I know you will find her insightful valuable.
Thank you, Puneet, for the brief introduction. Hello, everyone. I'm Parnashri, working as a security architect, and I lead the advisory services in EC. So I'm thrilled to be here with all of you today and walk you through our offerings for advisory services and how we help our clients enhance their cryptographic strategies. So, our approach to provide advisory services is designed to not only protect sensitive data but also empower our clients with insights and strategies tailored specifically to their unique cryptographic needs. uh, we believe in building customized hands on service offerings and working alongside you to ensure that every recommendation aligns with your business and security goals and integrates seamlessly into your operations. Let's walk through our advisory services crafted to guide you toward a more secure and resilient future. Now, let's walk through the three core areas that define our expertise. First, we will look at our tailored advisory services designed to meet each client's unique cryptographic and compliance needs with precision and care. Next, we will highlight some of our key accomplishment, showcasing how we have helped clients enhance their cryptographic framework and compliance needs. And finally, I will share our strategy or strategic vision for the future, including expanded support and ongoing service enhancements. With that, let's get started. So let's take a look at our advisory services and discover how we can elevate your security strategy. First up, our PKI service, which are all about laying a solid foundation for secure identity and device management. We take a collaborative approach, assessing your PKI current environment to uncover opportunities for improvement. We ensure your organization is equipped with the right security and cryptographic measures by designing and implementing tailored PKI infrastructure, including certificate policies, certificate practice statement, and offering implementation services for various use cases like Windows Hello for Business and Microsoft Intune. Moving on to our HSM services, we focus on building a resilient framework for cryptographic key management. We start by assessing your infrastructure to identify any vulnerabilities and then create a robust design that fits seamlessly into your existing setup. With ongoing support, we make sure your HSM environment remains secure and efficient. Now, let's talk about the Cloud Data Protection Service. We assist you secure your data across AWS, Azure, and GCP cloud service provider, helping you select the right provider as per your use cases and manage encryption keys and ensure compliance and alignment with industry best practices and data protection as you grow in the cloud. When it comes to enterprise encryption platforms, we take a holistic approach. We assess your needs and collaborate on strategies that align with your business and functional and non functional goals. Our implementation planning helps you harness the power of top tier solutions to safeguard your valuable data. We help you with end to end implementation service, including vendor evaluation or proof of concept for the required security solutions such as Cyber Trust Manager or AWS KMS, and implementing the same in your environment. Finally, the STAR service, our encryption advisory service, acts as your trusted partner, guiding you through comprehensive assessment, and strategic roadmaps for your applied cryptographic needs. So, we are here to support you every step of the way, ensuring that your encryption efforts are both effective and aligned with your vision. So, together we can create a security strategy that protects your organization and empowers it to thrive. Now, let's look at how our advisory services has evolved and made a meaningful impact across our client base. Our journey has been marked by consistent growth and expansion in advisory services, where we have built strong, lasting partnership and significantly broadened our client reach. So, this isn't about numbers, it's about the trust we have earned by providing reliable guidance and delivering real value of organizations of all sizes. Our accomplishments in advisory services have set a high bar. Over 50 applied cryptographic projects, advanced key management, and tailored end to end encryption strategies are just a few ways we are helping clients secure their critical infrastructure. It's exciting to see these efforts translate into a measurable 58% reduction in client risk, enforcing that our strategies are making a real difference. Financially, our efforts have translated into remarkable growth. We have seen a 33% revenue increase from the last year for our advisory services, and our focus on compliance has saved our clients, including many Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies, millions in potential penalties. So, we are building a future where applied cryptographic challenges are met with expertise and strategic insights, ensuring your organizations remains protected and poised for success. Now, looking forward to our future goals, our advisory services focus on empowering clients with forward thinking strategies that deliver lasting impact. We help organizations develop robust, customized cryptographic frameworks built to withstand complex threats. So, framework features uh, these frameworks feature advanced cryptographic standards, least privilege access control principles, certificate and key lifecycle management practices, and disaster recovery planning as integral component. Secondly, our commitment to compliance services goes beyond meeting the current standards. We work closely with our clients to simplify regulatory requirements across regions, providing guidance that ensures their operations remain secure and fully compliant with the industry regulation. Lastly, as quantum technology advances, we are helping clients stay ahead. With our expertise in quantum safe encryption, we are preparing them today to protect their data well into the future. These goals shape our advisory approach in ensuring our clients achieving resilience, readiness, compliance, and peace of mind. Now, let me introduce all with the new advisory service offerings. We have been listening to your growing cryptographic and compliance demands, and today we are excited to introduce services designed to meet both immediate and long term security goals. So each offering is crafted to help you stay resilient and secure in the face of growing cyber threats. First is CyberTrust Manager Support Services. As we all know, encryption and key management can be complex tasks, but with a CyberTrust Manager 24/7 support service, you can offload that burden. Our team handles end to end implementation and configuration, including creating encryption policies, key lifecycle management, continuous monitoring, upgrades to the desired version of CyberTrust Manager, and seamless integration with other services, ensuring your encryption and key management infrastructure is secure and running smoothly so you can concentrate on what matters most to your organization. So with our existing clients utilizing our CipherTrust Manager managed support services, we have assisted them with initial setup and configuration of CipherTrust Manager and providing ongoing maintenance support for past years. Expanded compliance service. So keeping up with the regulatory standard can feel like a job itself, as you must be aware of the deadlines to comply with certain compliance, such as by September 2026, you must be compliant with FIPS 143 requirements. As you must be aware of the deadlines to comply with certain compliance, such as by September 2026, you must be compliant with FIPS 140-3 requirements. With our expanded compliance services, we simplify this process. We help you align with industry regulatory compliance, including the NIST 2.0 cybersecurity framework requirement, transition from FIPS 142 to FIPS 140-3 compliance, and meeting the latest NIST 2 and DORA compliance requirements. So, by assessing your current environment for your compliance needs, defining the right security requirements such as advanced security specifications, strong access control, and cryptographic module lifecycle management, operations, etc. So, in short, we are here to make compliance straightforward and sustainable so you can stay focused on your business needs. Next is the post quantum cryptographic service. So, quantum computing brings new possibilities and new challenges. With our post quantum services, we will guide you in establishing a quantum readiness roadmap to safeguard your data with encryption that is ready to handle tomorrow's advanced threats. So, to prepare clients for post quantum cryptography, we conduct a thorough cryptographic risk assessment, evaluating your cryptographic ecosystem to uncover vulnerabilities in algorithms, protocols, and key management. So, we assess governance frameworks and recommend optimization for cryptographic practices. So, we classify crypto assets by sensitivity and criticality, applying tailored security measures based on your organization's data classification needs. Following the assessment, we create a strategy and roadmap to build a crypto agile model and a detailed strategy with milestone for a quantum safe transition. So our extended compliance services support the full implementation and of recommendation for the seamless shift to quantum resistance security. So with these services, our goal is clear: to provide the support, guidance, and advanced protection to protect your security infrastructure for whatever comes next. Thank you for your time and attention. That's all from my side. Over to you, Puneet.
Thank you, Parna, for those invaluable insights. And let's keep the momentum going. Next, we have got Riley. He's excited to update us on the new training programs and developments in CodeSign Secure. I can't wait to hear what he has in store for us.
Thank you, Puneet. Now, I'll start us off with our training offerings, our newest training offerings. So in our training space, we've recently introduced this idea of on-demand PKI and HSM training. Now, in regards to the HSMs, we offer the ability to have a Thales training or an Entrust training. So in that way, you can have the specific HSM training specific to your organization. And we also provide on-demand support at any point that you may need it. And we also offer the ability to move at your own pace. So in this way, you can take things at a slower pace than you may want to with the in-person training. And you can make sure that you're understanding every topic as you go, as opposed to needing to do it all in 1 or 2 days. Now, we do still offer our in-person training. So you do have the ability to still use that in-person training if you prefer that. And we will have one of our trained professionals come out and teach you the same topics and the same information. Now, moving over to our CodeSign Secure releases, we have a few new integrations in place. With CodeSign Secure, we find that a number of our customers utilize Bamboo and TeamCity, which are 2 CI/CD pipelines, and we've recently integrated those with CodeSign Secure. So if you have TeamCity, if you have Bamboo within your CI/CD pipeline, we can easily integrate that with CodeSign Secure and its processes. Now, additionally, we've also introduced this idea of an SBOM integration. Now, with SBOM, you have the ability to scan your code for vulnerabilities before uploading it to GitHub. So you set a specific percentage of vulnerability that's acceptable, and then you upload it to GitHub. Now, you'll get a good idea of all three of these integration styles now as I give you a quick demo. So if I go ahead and share my screen really quickly. So let me just flip over to our Bamboo integration first. So with Bamboo, here we're just signing testfile1.exe, so a Windows signing. And if you've used our command line signing, it's very similar to that. You'll see here that we have our debug logs, and we see that output of successfully signing that file. And if I go in here and we check the timestamp, we can see the timestamp meets exactly what the signing time was. And if we go into our properties and digital signatures, again, you see that timestamp, and we can actually see the certificate used for signing. So here you can see how quick and easy our Bamboo integration is, and the same goes for our TeamCity integration. If we just go ahead and do the same thing here with TeamCity, we do have both signing and verification in the pipeline. So if we take a look in here at our signing, we go to our log, you can see very quickly that we're signing the same file here. You'll see this debug output here, and we can see we successfully signed test file 1. And then we've also verified it in this case. So we're running two different pieces of our signing and verification so that you can see both in this integration style. Now, if I go back over to our web page, you can actually see our SBOM integration at work. So if we take a look at our CodeSign Secure platform, our web page, you can see under System Setup, we have SBOM here. Now, if we go ahead and click Scan Code, we need a number of different details. So first up is the Git repository URL. So when you have a repository set aside that you want to set up for your different signings or your different SBOM scanning and upload, then you'll go over here to Code, pull the dropdown, and copy that URL. So I'll paste that here. We need to provide the GitHub username of the developer actually uploading the code or attempting to. We need to provide the email of that person as well. And then we provide our vulnerability percentage. So I'm going to put a 10% acceptable vulnerability percentage, and I'll explain that a bit more as this runs. Now here, we will select our specific branch. We'll say Keynote test. We'll upload our source code file. So if I just go ahead and say 2, I've got my code with no vulnerability here. And then we have our Git token. So with the Git token, you need to go to your GitHub account, you go to settings and then developer settings, and you'll see this page here. So we need to generate a classic token. Make sure that you're doing a classic token. And I'll just say here, Riley testing Keynote. And we'll set workflow and repo to on so that this will actually work. We'll generate our token and copy it. And then we will run it. Now, while this runs, I'll quickly explain the vulnerability percentage. The way it works is basically you're setting an upper threshold where you say it's okay for any code to be uploaded to GitHub that has 10% or less vulnerability in the code. So here we're saying the code needs to be under 10% or at 10% vulnerability for it to be uploaded to GitHub. Now, if we wanted a wider range, we wanted no percentage, anything like that, we can change that as we wish as we scan the code. And this just ensures that basically you're not uploading any code with too much vulnerability in it to GitHub for use. So if we wait a second here, we'll see this should come back with a positive scanning, and it will have uploaded it to GitHub as well. So we'll just give this a second to run, and we see that success. So we can see that it was successfully analyzed, it met the criteria we set, and it has been successfully uploaded to GitHub. So that's a good idea of how our 3 different integrations with CodeSign Secure work, and I'll hand it right over to you, Puneet.
Thank you, Riley. Those updates are sure to make a significant impact. Let's see what's next. Let's welcome Hemant Bhatt to the stage. He's going to walk us through the latest enhancements in CertSecure Manager. I think you will find how it can elevate your certificate management quite impressive.
Thank you, Vineet. I'm glad to be here. I'm Hemant, and I'm a product engineer for CertSecure Manager here at Encryption Consulting. I'll walk you through the features of CertSecure Manager, a comprehensive vendor-neutral certificate lifecycle management solution. This platform is designed as a single pane of glass to help organizations streamline and secure their digital certificate management processes, improving both security and operational efficiency. Let's take a closer look at its main features and explore some of the ways these capabilities benefit businesses. First, we have inventory management. CertSecure Manager offers a centralized repository for managing both public and private trust certificates. Then we have certificate discovery. It is like having a digital detective on your team. This optional add-on helps you find and keep track of every certificate across your network. It plays nicely with tools like Tenable and Qualys too. Certificate enrollment is another key feature, enabling organizations to request, approve, and issue certificates through a user-friendly web interface and robust APIs. Automation is where CertSecure Manager really stands out, making operations run more smoothly. It simplifies routine tasks like renewals, offering one-click options to keep everything quick and easy. With reporting and alerts, you'll get clear insights into each certificate's status, enabling both proactive and reactive management. Choose alerts for real-time updates or use reports for a broader overview, with options to automate renewals and keep your system secure without manual intervention. CertSecure Manager integrates seamlessly with existing networks, offering end-to-end automation with support from multiple CAs, web ITSM tools like ServiceNow, plus alert options for Microsoft Teams and Slack. I will show you all of this in a while. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the new features we introduced recently. We have one-click public CA migration. This feature allows for a seamless migration between public CAs, such as from Entrust to DigiCert, with just a single click. The next feature, bulk renewals and revocation, supports organizations by enabling the renewal or revocation of multiple digital certificates at once. Acme protocol support is also a key feature, allowing organizations to automate certificate enrollment and deployment using the Acme protocol. We now offer seamless integration with many more private and public CAs. I will show you all the integrations in a while. Now, let me take you to the web page for the demo. The first screen that appears after you have logged it into CertSecure Manager is the dashboard. The dashboard is the central location for all certificate management related information. On the top of the screen, we have certificates divided on the basis of the lifecycle. On this screen right here, we have a number of certificates expiring in different time frames. CertSecure Manager has strong and granular role-based access control. This section here shows the number of users for every role. This section shows us the logs in CertSecure Manager. This is pretty straightforward. Next, we have a section for certificate per CA. This section tells us about the number of certificates for different CAs. This section on the bottom of the page is for PKI Health Info. PKI Health Info is actually a pretty useful feature. It helps to maintain the PKI posture health. It shows information about both issuing CA and root CA. We also have reports. Currently, we provide 5 different kinds of reports. It is customizable, so if you want to receive more reports, you can ask us and we can provide you. Reports can be scheduled, and these reports can be sent directly to your email inboxes. Now let me show you the integrations. First, we have the connector integrations. So we support both private and public trust. For private trust, we have AWS, Microsoft, HashiCorp, and EGBCA. For public trust, we have Cert Central DigiCert and Entrust and GlobalSign. Next up, we have renewal agents. Renewal agents provide one-click renewal options. Renewal agents help us automate renewal of certificates on web servers. Currently, we support Apache, Nginx, IIS, Tomcat, HashiCorp Vault, Java Key Store, Azure Key Vault, and F5. We also have support for Acme. So if you wish to enroll for certificates using Acme protocol from your web servers, you can easily do it using CertSecure Manager. It is a fairly simple process. You just need to create a profile here using an email, and you'll receive an HMAC and an eKID, and you can use that to generate certificates using Acme from your web servers. Next, this section is for certificate generation and policy management. Here, I'll show you an interesting feature. Uh, Public SSL and TLS certificates from Entrust were distrusted by both Google and Mozilla Firefox recently. Organizations wanted to shift from Entrust to some other public CA vendor. So in such scenarios, having a feature like CA switch makes it very easy to switch from one public CA to another if the need be. All you have to do is select your certificates, go to options and click on CA switch. On the next screen, you can choose your target CA and the corresponding template. And once you click on switch, all the certificates that you chose will be renewed from this particular CA using this template. We have more options. If you select the certificates, go to options. We have two more options, renew certificate and revoke certificate. These provide bulk renewal and revocation feature. Revoking and renewing certificates individually can be time-taking, and this makes it really easy and fast for you. This is it for this demo. Thank you, and back to you, Puneet.
Thanks, Hemant. That was incredibly insightful. Those enhancements sounds like a real leap forward. As you wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank all of you joining us today. We have some amazing sessions lined up that I know you will enjoy and find extremely helpful. So stay tuned as we explore the latest in applied cryptography together. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think we have got a bunch of questions here. So we will take one question at a time. So the first question I have got is with respect to the Cipher Trust Manager. So the first question I have got is with respect to the Cipher Trust Manager. Does Encryption Consulting provide managed services only for Cipher Trust Manager, or are there other managed services available? What processes should we establish to ensure audit readiness in the relation to the encrypted data? Can somebody, Parna, do you want to take this question?
Yeah, sure. So, take the first question that we also provide other managed services, like for PKI, we provide managed services and support services, and also for HSM, and also for encryption. Maybe it is if you want encryption as a managed service, or the Cipher Trust Manager. So all of the managed services are of subscription based, and we provide 24/7 support for all our managed services. And the next question, I think if the person wanted to know if we is how they can establish and ensure audit readiness in relation to compliance or encrypted data. So so I think the first step would be to maintain or organized up-to-date records for all cryptographic policies and procedure, and provide training related to compliance to the key personals, and then it is important that you conduct periodic reviews or assessment of your current environment to identify any gap or scope of improvement, and you ensure that defined procedures in the policies are correctly followed by the across the organization, and implemented in corrective actions. Then I think provide a regular training and compliance requirements, and especially for high risk areas, and ensure all employees understand the responsibility of encrypting the data and compliance, maintaining the compliance, and also maintaining audit tools or audit trail, ensure that all actions are logged and traceable. That will provide transparency for all compliance related activities, and you will know who is accessing your sensitive data. And another thing would be monitoring the compliance, use tool and reporting mechanism to monitor the compliance, log incidents, and track remediation steps. So yes, I think at a high level, applying these processes, you can be an audit ready. Yeah, that's all I think.
Thank you, Parna. So
Yeah.
next question I have got is from the code signing. So Rally, the question is, do you provide a demo or POC for CodeSign Secure as of right now?
So yes, we do. If you want to reach out for a demo or a POC, you can reach out to our website at encryptionconsulting.com, or you can email info@encryptionconsulting.com, and we can set up a meeting. We can understand your requirements for code signing, and we can set up that actual demo and a proof of concept as well there.
Okay. Next question I have got is with respect to the trainings. So, Rally, again, the question is, do you get the same level of training in both types of training, like on demand as well as in person? Is that material the same, or what's the difference between both the trainings?
Yes, so they are both exactly the same, whether it's in person or on demand. We will have, it'll tend to be the same trainer that you would see in the on demand version that you would actually get in person. And you do get the same level of knowledge. So everything will be the same. It's just a different time frame. Whereas in person, it may be a day or two, as opposed to on demand, you have that time to do it all at your own pace.
Okay. Thank you, Rally. Next question I have got for the certificate lifecycle management. In what ways does CertSecure Manager automate routine tasks like certificate issuance, renewal, and revocation to minimize the manual intervention? Hemant, do you want to take this up?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So CertSecure Manager automates tasks by one-click renewals and issuing alerts and allowing bulk operations or for certificate renewal or revocation. These capabilities reduce a manual workload, ensuring that certificates are always up to date, minimizing the risk of expired certificates disrupting services. Additionally, with recent industry shifts, such as Google's proposal to reduce public TLS certificate validity to 90 days, CertSecure Manager's automation becomes even more critical. Shorter lifespans increase the frequency of renewals, making manual management impractical at scale. So yeah, we do it. There is one-click renewal options. We have one-click revocation options in case it is required.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Hemant. Uh, Parna, I have got one more question for you. That does encryption consulting provide managed services only for Cipher Trust Manager, or are there other managed services available?
I think it's the same question, Puneet. I just explained that we have PKI and HSM managed services both.
Okay. So maybe I did not segregate that. I think that's all we have got as the questions. If anybody has any other question, we can hold on for 1 or 2 minutes. Otherwise, I think thank you guys for joining the session and have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.